Yo. Hi. Hybrid and true kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but baby. It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl. I'm here to conquer, girl. In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place, ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place, ain't nobody bad. I'm a bigger man, careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Good wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man T. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati, spola pole wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem wenye ukona baki kujishika. Iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabon. Tuko party tunaban, hii weekendi Tukendi yo hashtag, check it tunaban. Press it to the one, cha. Madem wako hapa wanadai tu vijiti. Wanjiti kwa kiti, waresh wako fiti. Weekend tunaban, adiche wanja for the G, top on the panty.
Good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We're here with Limitless Hoops, guys, as always. All right, and you guys will have a chance to buy these books in person at our December 12th awards ceremony. If you're coming to it, it's at Sport Access. All right, and it costs $150 or just 3 coins. All right, so if you have 3 coins, you got it. But I assure you, there's more than $150 worth of information in here, as we've been doing the entire year. We do our homework, our challenges, clinics, and our daily itinerary, all in here. And if you're following along with this book, yeah, it's gonna help. It's gonna help a lot. All right, so make sure that you guys do that. What's up, Finn Kaufman? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we're gonna start with the show. I'm gonna start where we normally don't start, but that's with the story of the day. Let's check that out. There's a top team in the country that every player wishes they were on. A team that's 100% dedicated and works hard 100% all the time. If you practice like you're on that team, even when you're tired, and show up like you're on that team, even when you're hurt, then one day you'll either be on that team or you'll will your team to reach that level. All right, we had another one just like that before, but what's up, bro? I think what that thing's also failing to say is, a lot of people don't want to be on that team. Let's just be straight up about it. All right, a team that's 100% dedicated and puts in 100% effort all the time is a team that we think we want to be on, right? But a lot of people don't want to be on that team. However, a lot of people do want to be on that team. A lot of people do, and it would force the hand of so many people. Like, honestly, like, take all the basketball players in high school, I would say a good 75% of them would want to be on that team. But how many people act like that when they're not on that team? Because, there's only one of those teams, maybe 2 of those teams in the whole freaking country, right? How many of those people would act like that if they weren't on that team? Very, 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 very few, all right? But when they're on that team, like, let's just say that you got stuck on that team, those people who are doing all that work and they're that dedicated, if you stepped out of line, they would look at you like, dude, what are you doing? Right? And there's no way that you would step out of line. Look at the Japanese in Japan over there. All right? They don't do certain things because the majority of people don't do certain things. All right? Here in America, we follow suit as well. It's hard to not be American when you're here. North Korea, that's another one where everyone stays in line, right? You act like everyone else is acting like around you, and it's really hard to act any different. So that does work for the bad. If everyone else is goofing around and just not doing anything, of course, yeah, you're gonna be yeah, it's easy to goof around. But if everyone is hardcore about stuff, dude, that's gonna be really, really tough. All right, what's up, Finn Kaufman, Roey Dawes, and Dylan Devaney? Long time no see. How's your season going, Dylan Devaney? Did you make the team? Are you still hurt? I know that you were hurt for a while. Let us know in the comment section, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, if you're on that team, again, there's a top team in the country that every player wishes they were on, a team that is 100% dedicated and works hard 100% of all the time. All right, if you practice like you're on that team, just pretend that you're on that team, right? I know it's disheartening when your other teammates are bleh, all right? But you pretend that you're on that team, and you practice like you're on that team even when you're tired. Even when you've hit that wall, even when you can't go on, you practice like you're on the team that will not forgive you if you took one day off, all right? And you show up like you're on that team even when you're hurt. And that doesn't mean to play when you're hurt. That means you're injured, yeah, you show up to practice. All right. Now I know for your school team that's easy to do, but how about for your AAU team? You show up to practice even though. All right. It's chat, John. What does that mean? Not comment section? Oh, okay, sure. Chat section, chat. All right. But yeah, so if you show up like you're on that team even when you're hurt, then one day you'll either be on that team that's so special and so cool and so hardcore, or you will your team to reach that level. Okay? All right, so understand you can either change your circumstances or you can change the circumstances around you. All right, and it all starts with putting forth an effort that is unlike any effort that anyone has ever put forth. All right, and you can change the entire culture of your team, of your city, of your world. Okay, just by doing the things that you would do if you were in that place or on that team that is all hardcore and doing things like professionally well. All right. Anyways, moving on, we got our. Let's go with the movie of the day. All right. So this is the second day of the month. So the movie of the day is When the Game Stands Tall. All right. When the Game Stands Tall. This movie is the central focus of this movie is a school called De La Salle. For those of you Colorado kids out there, you may not have heard of this school, but I know Dylan DeVinny and Finn Kaufman have heard of it, all right, because it's a legendary school in the Bay Area. All right, they're legendary. I mean, they're pretty good at basketball too, but they're legendary football-wise. In this movie, it talks about their huge run of like, I don't know, 150 something wins in football. You only play like 12 games a season, so that's already crazy. All right, and they hadn't lost in like forever in the open division and this stuff like that. And after each year, they have I have not seen this movie. This is me reading off of Wikipedia. After each year, they have the players like tell what they thought about the year and what they learned and stuff like that. And this coach who has a chance to go coach in college, whose like family says that they want to see him more and things like that. He's winding down his time at De La Salle, so it just chronicles that. And I'm not really sure if it's a great movie or not. I do know that people liked it. I just didn't want to see it. I don't know why. I still may never see it, but I think I've seen a clip, and the clip is like when they put this kid on top of someone's back, and the guy has to like do like some army crawls. And they say that you have to do it for 20 yards or something like that. And he's like he's looking down. He's like crying about it because it's like so hard. It's so hard. And the coach just keeps screaming, "Keep going, keep going, keep going," like that. And he's like, "This has to be 20 yards. It has to be 20 yards." And then finally he's like, "I can't go anymore." No, he's like, "Yes, you can. Go. You only have a few more yards to go." He goes, "This has to be 20 yards by now." And then he just drops. And he noticed that the grass is different color, and he had just army crawled with someone on his back 100 yards, and like this, and of course, and I'm pretty sure that this is from that movie. If it's not, my bad. But what that story says is like you're capable of doing things that you don't even know that you're capable of doing. And there's a great Marine quote. Is it the Navy SEALs? The Navy SEALs quote that says, "When you are absolutely done and you have no more strength left at all, you are only 40% done." That's the mind telling you that you reached 40%. You have 60 more percent to give. So look beyond your own measures. All right. Transfer to D1. Wait, what is D's? D's nuts? No. Better program. Still not on varsity, unfortunately, but good to be back on the court and posting the Suede Challenge. Oh my God, that's where I am going. Oh, you're going to De La Salle. So that was DLS or something like that. Yeah, DLS. Oh man. So this movie's basically about Dylan DeVinny. If he can push himself beyond measure. All right. Make sure that you're still shooting your shots, still doing your stuff, and then you have a great chance of getting there. All right. Moving on, we got our quote of the day. Quote of the day is never forget where you came from. All right. This usually works for like the black dude that made the NBA and he's all rich now, but this can work for anyone. All right. Never forget where you came from. All right. In terms of like skill, in terms of like location, in terms of like who helps you get there, in terms of like whatever, whether that be your friends, parents, coaches, whatever, right? Never forget where you came from. Don't forget how bad you used to be. Don't forget about that stuff. Don't forget about who talked trash. Don't forget about anything in the past that can help spur you along in the future, because you will just get complacent. You'll be like, "Oh yeah, I did it. I'm cool, but you don't know how hard that you've worked. All right, so don't forget where you came from. Also, maybe you didn't work hard enough. And you like reached a certain level, but it was only like that much higher than where you came from. It's like, nah, dude, you haven't worked at all. You were Shaquille O'Neal, and you should be averaging 50 points a game. Come on, right? So don't forget, never forget where you came from in terms of like remember every single step of the way, all right, and try to bring it along with you, all right, and your course for greatness. Don't forget like how you felt when you were in second grade about the NBA and about your dreams. Don't forget about everything like that. All right. So, anyways, enough about the hyping you up, guys. Let's move on to something else. And you know what? I'm gonna go right to trivia, just because we don't do that quick enough sometimes. So I'm doing trivia right now. All right. And the trivia leaders for today. Haven't had Connor Rush lately because I think he has basketball practice. Or maybe he's hit a wall. I don't know. I haven't seen him lately. But he has basketball stuff during the year. That stuff happens. All right. Finn Kaufman's winning 1-0. Finn Kaufman was our winner from last month. Let's see if someone can challenge him. Can anyone challenge him trivia-wise? I think overall, man, Finn has won now like 3 or 4 times since we started doing the trivia since like I think April. And then Connor has won about 3 times as well. So we will see. All right, Connor was here yesterday, and I beat him. He was here yesterday? Oh, yeah, he was here yesterday. You beat him. You're right. All right. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Sure, I'm down. I don't even know the answer to this one. Oh, no. I'm going for this one. All right, I do know the answer to this one, and there are some people that know the answer to this, so heads up. You can only answer one time. Good luck, John. I swear to God, I'm about to yell at you. Swear to God. All right, here's the answer. Here's the question. Who threw the inbounds pass to Christian Laettner before his game-winning shot in Duke's classic 1992 regional final against Kentucky? Who threw the inbounds pass? I definitely know this. This was my first college game ever watching. Yeah. Connor has 1 win? No, Connor has at least two wins. At least 2, if not 3. At least 2. All right. But who threw the inbounds pass to Christian Laettner? That's the answer. Yep, man. Hey, it is Grant Hill. It is Grant Hill, and that is Finn Kaufman right there, doing what he does, man. Finn Kaufman's doing Finn Kaufman things, baby. Finn's only won. Oh, you said Connor's only won once? Maybe. I'll ask him. Great job on that question. Great job on that answer. All right, and we are moving on. How do I have 8 coins then, homie? How do I have 8 coins? Could you be stealing coins? Bro, you answered that before he even asked the question. How? No, that was an easy question. All right, that was an easy question. You won 1 in Cali? That does add up then. That does add up. I don't know. Maybe you're like counterfeiting your coins. Did you happen to know the answer, Dylan Deviney? Did you happen to know the answer? Let me know. All right. Doing our elementary school stuff right now. We got hold your follow through on the shot. I like doing this drill. It's hold your follow through or do a push up. You hold your follow through, you shoot the shot, and you have to hold your follow through until the ball hits the rim, the backboard, or the ground. Or you do a push up. So it's you recognizing, are you holding your follow through? So when you guys shoot, are you holding your follow through until the ball goes past the apex of the shot? For this drill, we want you to hold it even longer. All right. And if you don't do the push up and we catch you, you gotta do sprints. All right. The next one is one minute shots, 8 for 14 our run. One run per every make. For every 1 make less. Oh, I see. Yes. So if you don't make 8, you have to run 1 sprint per run every make less. All right. If you don't shoot 14, you got to run 2 runs for every shot. So you got to shoot these shots extra fast from the elbow. Diagonal pro hops. That's sprinting from half court on the lane line to across the key. pro hop diagonally toward the basket and then go back toward them. Make sure that you hit people in the end. You want to create contact whenever you guys go at people for baskets. All right, next one is direct Euro step. This is when you come forward, you hit and then go fake, and go around someone because your last dribble they can no longer move. So you bring the ball up. Make sure that you swing through with your elbows high. All right, for the direct Euro step. Then we have pick and roll, drive to shot. This is off of a no show and there is help. All right, so there's no show, so you're gonna be strong. Go aggressively to the basket, and then when they are there for help side, pull up, hit your jumper. You have to practice this stuff so you can make it like old hat. All right. Then hurdle reverse layups. That's sprinting in from the wing, dribbling the ball with their same foot down. So if it's right hand, right foot goes down. Then you step over both hurdles, so the ball's high for 1, 2, then reverse layup. The reason that we do this is so that when the ball's in two hands, you can control things. All right, while you're taking those 2 long steps, you can control things. So even without the hurdles, you're still doing this so that you can shoot on either side of the basket, so that you can pass, so that you're way less likely to get blocked. All right, because people see your steps, and if you're taking dribble, and then catch and shoot the reverse layup, you're gonna get blocked by a bigger, better player. All right, but if you're dribbling in and you get to take 1, 2 steps, it's kind of like a Euro step, where you get to manipulate the defense, and then like he's kind of like, oh crap, what's he gonna do? All right, so take those 2 big steps, whether you're shooting a real layup or a reverse layup. All right, no, I don't know the answer. We were delayed. Are you on your computer? Finn Kaufman is just the biggest trivia cheater of all time. No, I'm joking. He legit knew that one. He answered pretty fast, so he knows that one. And I knew that one. That one's pretty easy. Famous picture of Grant Hill throwing the full court pass. All right, watch some more basketball, you guys. What's the picture of the day like? Oh yeah, the Knicks. The Knicks lost to the New Jersey Nets, and right at the end, homeboy, what's his name? What's their big guy's name? Oh yeah, Julius Randle. All right, Julius Randle, he got upset at the refs, and he got a T. And, I mean, in such a close game, he basically cost it for his team. But now the NBA is saying, we messed up with 2 calls. I don't know why the NBA does this, but they do it. You know, we know that they messed up. Hearing it doesn't really, like, change anything. It's not like you get money or, like, the win or to replay that thing. They're just apologizing. And maybe that's kind of cool. That's okay. But I don't think that it's necessary. All right? Listen, man. If you're going to complain about the refs, Finn Kaufman, you're wasting your time. They're going to screw you over. Life will screw you over. It is what it is. All right? And, I mean, as a black dude, I've learned, like, yo, sometimes life just isn't fair and you still go on. Think about all those people who are like, yo, just because you were born in the hood don't mean that you can't become a doctor, baby. Why you gotta sell drugs? I mean, because it's hard. It's hard when people are like, your life is just unfair. Why? Because it is. And everyone wants to complain. Everyone wants to feel like a victim. All right? It doesn't help the situation. It really doesn't help the situation. John, I don't complain about the refs. All right. I just hear you complaining about every single trivia day, so I don't know. That's all I hear. We'll see. All right, but yes, so you can't worry about it. I mean, during the game, you can, like, if you think that it's within your advantage, if you think that a certain ref is like gonna like legit call better fouls for you if you argue, which some refs actually do, then you can do it. But most refs I know are gonna call them against you. All right, the moment that you start acting up like let cry baby, okay? Yeah, as a player of John Sanders, I'm a victim of racism. But yeah, no, if you are so focused on the referees, like Draymond Green the other night, two nights ago, when he argued a call, the Suns went right down the court, passed it to his man for an open 3. And Draymond would just argue for like 4 seconds, but it was enough. Even if they rotated to his man, another guy would have been open. He cost them 3 points, just like that. All right. And what referee have you ever seen to be like, oh, you just yelled at me? Wait. Stop the play. He's right. Bring it back. I changed my call. It's never happened. How about what else you gonna think? They're gonna say, "Oh, you just yelled at me and belittled me in front of everyone." You're right. You're You're gonna get every call from now on. This guy's good. Hey guys, foul, help him. I'm gonna be nicer now. Oh, you just made my entire life. You opened my eyes. No, you're just gonna make them mad, even if they're dead wrong. But even after the game, it's over. You should have won by more points. All right, don't be complaining when ask yourself how many turnovers did you get. All right, in this case, be like LeBron in this case where he was where Anthony Davis having the worst shooting season in the history of basketball, and LeBron says this is my fault. I need to do better. All right, take all the blame. What could you have done better during every circumstance? Whether you get cut, whether you whatever wrong was done to you. Ask what you could have done differently to make the situation better. All right. So that's part of being a leader. That's part of being a great player. So make sure that you guys do it like that. All right. Next up, check our homework real quick. Who's posting the homework? Again, if you post the homework, I will push you. And this has only been Rohit. All right. So Rohit he will be pushed. I will question him. But Rohit, have you been to practice? I don't know what time your high school practice is, but if you have it early, make sure that you come to our stuff afterwards. All right. Since you want to be posting like this, all right. Since you want to be posting like this, I'm gonna hold you accountable. All right. If you post homework, I will hold you accountable. Everyone else, thank you for your donation, and I really appreciate you helping our program go on. All right. You can show up whenever you want to, baby. Actually, the more you show up, it's actually not good for our program because, we're going to have too many people at practice. And I got to get more gym time, so it's kind of bad. So don't worry about it. Thank you for your donation to the program. But Rohit, let's go. If you want to get better, let's keep getting better. Show up to practice if you absolutely can. You can hit your ride. If you want some phone numbers, I can give you those phone numbers. We need you at practice, Rohit. If you can possibly make it and you're not doing your school stuff, make it right afterwards. You can do your homework. Heck, you can do your homework on the way to practice. All right? Knock out stuff, take care of stuff. Wake up early and do your homework. All right? Whatever you have to do it during lunchtime. Be at our stuff. Great job, Rohit. I appreciate it, man. All right. Middle school. What do we have? Overhead board passes. That's when you pass the ball like this off the backboard, getting stronger. We have drive left, drive right, pass high, pass low. All right, that's just a drill so you don't turn the ball over. So when you guys are doing this, if you're constantly throwing passes that are getting tipped by your man, you have to pump fake to make a pass or see his hand. Like you're not just staring at your player that you're gonna pass the ball to. Where is his hand? And as you drive, like middle, let's say, you can throw a direct pass or you can throw a jump pass. Either one. When you go baseline, you can either throw a direct pass or you can 1-2 step like you're going over hurdles and jump out of bounds to throw a pass. They can't stop you both ways. All right, when you guys are getting deflected, it's because their hand's right there. Their hand's not in two places at once. It's not going to happen. They don't have two hands on one side. They're not going to be like that because you can just cross them over, right? So if your ball's getting deflected, that is a huge problem, and you have to rectify that issue, all right, so that you can become a better player. Because if they're getting deflections, they are keeping you out of the flow of your offense. You're more likely to get steals and turnovers. All right, you don't want that to happen. All right, and then we have on-ball defense. When you're guarding the ball, make sure that you can shade them sorta one way, and when you shade them, make sure that they can't go that top way. So you're gonna turn your legs and force them right, force them left, and you force them the way that you want your defense to help you out, not which way you think he can drive. That's dumb. That time is over. That time was first and second grade. Okay, everyone can go right and left. If they can't, you're not playing against good teams. All right, so you force them toward the baseline if your defense wants that way. Okay, but just slightly, because you still want to stay in front of this guy. You want an arm's length in front of him so that you can get close enough to contest their shot. You don't want to just give people shots because everyone can shoot at a certain level. All right, and then when they drive, you want to make sure that you're taking the first step toward the direction that they're driving with the foot that they're driving. Don't step with the wrong step. And you got to practice this stuff. Be on your toes, get off your heels, all right, and actually practice this. This is basically like the first step where if you can take the correct first step and turn them, you're playing balls out defense, which is just dope, right? But it's like your first step is like a soccer goalie. All right, because if you can just take that first step and be that cat-like reflex, you don't have to worry about anything else, because no one's gonna back you back out and cross you up again, back you back up, cross you up again. Now they get one chance, all right, because that's how offenses are run, high school and above. All right, they get one chance, or else they're a hot dog and they're gonna get taken out the game anyways. All right, so that first step is crucial into playing defense, but it all starts with your stance and everything else. Ball jump versus space cut. All right, when you're guarding someone and they do pass the ball, you gotta sprint off the ball, jump off the ball, and don't let anyone in front of you. But offensively, you want to cut in front of their face. If you cut in front of their face, right? You could do if you do all these small things, like cut in front of their face, like drive to the middle and pass out successfully, like retreat dribble when you're in trouble. All right, and these things aren't even worth points. A good coach is going to notice that. 1. 2, your team will benefit from it. All right, and you want to do those things. All right, you're gonna get like recruited because of stuff like that. They're gonna be like, yo, he face cuts him every single time. You don't even have to have a good team for that. They don't have to even pass the ball back to you. You just keep face cutting him. Heck, a good coach for the other team would take that guy out the game, and you just got him taken out the game because you face cut him so much. All right, so realize that these small things add up. All right, even if they're not adding up on the actual scores board. All right, then we have Kobe post move. That's just our Kobe post move in the post. Pivot, turn back, shimmy, opposite way. All right, just to give you guys some footwork lessons. You can do that from the wing as well, off the jab step. Then we have double bounce series. That's bounce between the leg behind the back to spin move. And then we have 3 or 4 options off of that, whether it be a jumper, hook shot, rip through, or fake rip through, and then come back for a fade away. All right, and then the last drills that we have are high school drills. We got 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run, countdown game, 1-on-1 sprint, successful dribble shots, diagonal hurdle for layups, and then sandbag slides. All right, and that's about all that we have. Make sure that you understand what is coming up next in our program. We have our homework for the month is shooting free throws. All right, and you're supposed to open your book and then actually take out the homework page. You can like rip it out, or you can go to our website in our curriculum section under challenges, click on it, and then you can print out the drills. All right, how you do that is like this. All right, if you're on our website, you click on curriculum, go down here, click on challenges. All right, and then under challenges, you scroll down to the actual homework section. All right, and it's going to be aquí, and then you go down to December, open it up, and then you can print this page out right here. All right, you can print it out, and for this one, you would say if you shot 10 free throws, 25 or 50, and then what your percentage was. John, do you think I should shorten my routine? For your free throw routine, I don't know your free throw routine, but do whatever makes the ball go in, so I can shoot more free throws at practice. Yeah, you know what? I actually had a team that did that. They told us to not dribble. They said just catch and shoot like 500 free throws instead of 100. I'm not sure what I think about that. I think it's whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. Yeah, it's whatever works for you. I do like if you're a person that needs routine, keep your routine. If you're a person that can just do the shot, the routine doesn't mean that much to you, don't worry about it. Got to head to a game. Bye y'all. See you later, Dylan Devine. Nice to see you, man. Nice to hear you, read you, something like that. All right, but yeah, so you do this, and then you do it for the entire month. Turn it into me, send it to me, something like that, so I can know how many free throws and what your percentage was each and every single day. That's the free throw challenge. All right. Other things that we have are the movie for the month. Make sure that you watch your movie. Saturday's upcoming clinic and agility combine. On the 12th, we have our award ceremony. The 20th, we have our 4-day camp. And then on the 18th, we have a game if people sign up. So make sure that you guys sign up for that. That's about all that we have. And don't forget that the quote of the day is, never forget where you came from. All right, so never forget. All right, keep that in your mind, keep it in your heart, and you want to go forth every single day and go as hard as you possibly can for things like that. All right, you guys. That's my time. Great job to Finn Kaufman for winning yet again. Just killing the trivia. That's what he does. Great job. I will talk to y'all later. Cue my music, man. Do I have any music coming up here? Let me see. What do I have? No, I need some good music.
Once had a young player.
To leave on. Let's go like that. All right, I'm out. Peace, everybody.